Hello everyone and welcome to another showcase for Ticket to Ride and its new expansion. This time we've got Legendary Asia, and joining us, well, I'll let them introduce themselves, of course, right? But I'm Davi, I'm the community manager for Marmalade, and very happy to be here and playing this new expansion. We're gonna try to showcase some of the new stuff, what's new, and also be answering some questions as well from the community players that are here today. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. So we'll start with ladies first.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Chloe Alford. I'm a junior game designer at Marmalade. I've been playing Ticket to Ride for a few years now. And one of my main jobs at Marmalade is to work on the expansions.
Cool. Next.
I'm Eric. I'm calling in from Portland, Oregon, on the east coast of the U.S. Long-time Ticket to Ride player, going back at least a decade, I think, both physically on the board and online. I'm also an admin for the Ticket to Ride online Facebook group, along with Nick, who's also on the call. I'm a stay-at-home parent and a part-time curling instructor, and I am delighted to be here.
Awesome. And Nick, your name was spoiled there.
Yeah, I'm Nick. Also an admin of the Ticket to Ride online Facebook group. I started playing Ticket to Ride, the physical game, in 2020 during lockdown, and got addicted and bought all of the maps. And I've been playing it online since then as well, on the old version and now on the Marmalade version. Yep, that's me.
Awesome. Alright, so let's get right into it. As usual, with each new expansion, we have new characters that I'll just showcase to you guys here, right? I'm not gonna try to embarrass myself and pronounce the names, but okay, I'll try. So it's Le Chin and also Wang Ling, right? So I have these two new characters. They're very nice. Also locomotive and carriages. Let me see if I can find it. Ooh, it's not the end. We have here Emperor and Mountain Maiden. So these are the new locomotives, and the carriages, let me get it, is Silk Zephyr and Pagoda Pilgrim. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, there we go. These are the new stuff that you get with the new expansion, right? And of course, the map, which we're gonna go into right now. Let me just change back to my character. There we go. Yeah, this guy's from India. I really like him. So let's go ahead and do that. Everyone's in, everyone is ready. So let's go here and choose Legendary Asia. Alright, you guys ready? I'm not gonna promise anything like I'm gonna win or stuff like that, but come on Chloe, we need to team up for the dev team. Let's not embarrass our team.
I'll try.
I'm not sure how good Chloe is, but I'm hoping she'll carry me, because I genuinely lose these. Right. So here's the map. I'll show both versions, the simplified map and also the normal map. I'll start with the normal one. But here, let's see. This is my first time, guys, so bear with me.
This is your first time playing Asia?
Yeah, my first time playing Asia, so...
You may not win.
Yeah, I mean, we got like at least 2 pros here, maybe 3. I'm not sure how good Chloe is, but so I'm not really.
I mean, in comparison to Eric saying he's played potentially 100 games of Asia, I mean,
Yeah, I see what you mean.
That might be an overstatement, but
I'm slightly worried. There we go.
So good. We'll do our best.
It all depends on the tickets you get. It really all depends on the tickets you get.
True. That those help.
So, Davi, you'll see that you've got to choose from 4 tickets, and the first one is a long ticket, and the other 3 are short.
Ah, I didn't notice that actually. Oh, I didn't pick the long
I recommend always taking. I recommend always taking the long ticket and then seeing which of the short ones fits nicely with it.
Oh, yeah, that was my problem then, because like my long ticket didn't fit into any of the others, so probably that's why. But that's okay, that's fine. I guess we can work with this. But you guys could have mentioned this earlier. but that's all I'm saying.
So in the physical game, I think there's only, I don't know, is there 6 long tickets, Eric? Something like that.
Uh-huh.
And the
That
ones
sounds
that are
right,
not
yeah.
selected,
There's
ones that are not
6.
selected go back in the box,
Oh,
so they
people
don't
can't
go back
choose
into
it.
the
I
pile.
see. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chloe confirms that. Okay.
And of course, I have gone and done exactly the opposite of what I just advised, so don't necessarily pay any attention to me.
That's fine. We're we are on the same page here, so it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so let's see what we got. Still Kapiti. I think you're still choosing a ticket, or I'm not sure if it's your
Oh,
turn.
I'm going first.
Yeah,
Got
I
it.
think so.
Okay. No, I already chose my tickets. I just was waiting for everybody else to be ready. Yeah, so we're going to do this.
Oh, it's so cool to see Asia though. It's very different from Europe and the others. Alright, let's start with this.
Yeah.
The usual stuff. So what changes in this expansion? I could just say it, but you guys are tired of hearing my voice, so I'll just let the other guys explain. Maybe one of you, like you guys, just explain one part that's new each. We have the mountain routes, we have the end game bonus, and well, maybe one of you can talk about what changes in the strategy of the game a little bit, maybe. So maybe Chloe with the mountain routes.
Yeah, so the mountain routes are the brand new feature in this expansion. So basically, in order to claim a mountain route, which are the routes that you can see with the little X on at least one of the spaces, you must claim it by playing your normal set of cards and trains. So, for example, for a red one, a 2-length red route with 1 X, you would play 2 trains and 2 red cards, or filtering in your locomotives. And then the X means that you need to discard 1 extra train. So for that route, then it would cost you 3 trains to claim it. And then for that extra train discarded, you get an extra 2 points.
Yeah.
So now instead of a 2-length route that would award you 2 points, you now get 4 points for that route.
I do spend 3 trains on it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's a trade-off. It's interesting, right? The strategy that goes into it, it's pretty cool. All right. And Nick, how about the end game bonus? What's different about it?
So the end game bonus is not for the longest train; it's for the number of cities that you've connected in one network.
Okay, so
you'll see at the end.
like
So
in one network, so they can't be split up. Yeah.
yeah, they have to all be connected.
I
Yeah,
see.
and that
Kinda
gives
like
you
a
10
spider web.
points.
Yeah, like a web. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty cool. That's good for those games where you didn't get the longest route because you were like all over the place. They were connected but all over the place, but this time it counts, right? As long as they're connected. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And that's 10
The
points.
spiderweb is
right?
exactly how I described it to the team.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, and that's 10 points.
10 points. Cool. And apart from the tickets that you mentioned before, Eric, are there any other big strategy changes for Legendary Asia?
There's some choke points, places where if you are connecting particularly long tickets, you may want to make sure that you get. If you look toward the toward the right side between Hanoi and Macau, there's a 2-piece connector there, a gray double route, and if you need to go through there, that's usually the fastest way to get through there. So if you need that, you might want to get that early.
Yeah.
And if you're coming to this from Ticket to Ride North America, it's worth noting that this also does have the ferry route mechanic. If you look at some of the routes, have a little picture of a locomotive
Yeah.
on 1 or 2 of those. That means that you need to have a locomotive in order to do those. If you've been playing Nordic countries, for example, you'll already be familiar with that one.
Yeah, interesting, cool. Yeah, the choke points are always very, nerve-wracking when you need it, and someone else like, oh no. They need to have stations as well in this one, so whenever you don't have stations, it's so much more difficult to play with these. But yeah, I mean, it makes it more exciting, right? It's always like that. Awesome, really cool, really cool. Let's go ahead.
Oh, and I guess
Huh?
the one other thing to mention is that when you're picking tickets initially,
Mm.
you are offered one long ticket and three short tickets, and that's the only point in the game where you're going to see long tickets, because the ones that don't get picked just get removed from the game from that point on. So I always suggest taking a long ticket and then seeing if any of the short tickets work well with it.
Yeah.
And choosing those.
That makes total sense. I wish I knew that before we started, but yeah, it makes total sense. Nice. I think I'm gonna. Is it me? Oh yeah, I only chose one. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
That rule was actually something that we had to confirm with Asmodee because there's a contradiction in the rulebook, which has slowly become my favorite thing to find. Is any contradictions in the rule that may cause confusion? Because obviously, because we're programming the game, it needs to be very much this is the rule, like, and be 100% confident with it. So yeah, the fact that the starting tickets get discarded to the box or discarded from the game, and then during the game they get put back under the ticket deck, was something we had to check.
So in the end, what stood? So they get discarded
Exactly,
completely, right?
exactly what Eric and Nick have said. Yeah, they at the beginning they're put back to the box. At the mid game they are put under the deck.
Oh, okay. So they are put under the deck. or-
Mid game. If you
Mid-game.
pick up tickets during the game, which you can pick up more tickets, then they're put back under the deck. Under the ticket
Ah,
deck.
okay. The normal tickets, you mean, not the long tickets.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
No,
Right,
no.
right, right.
All right. Okay, so that makes sense. I mean, they are special tickets, right? So we don't want them to be in the game afterwards, and whoever gets it, the second one will be like really in an advantage compared to the others, right? Yeah, very cool. And yes,
Exactly.
like Chloe said, we do have to confirm a few things, and we do confirm with the creators of the game. So whenever we put the rules in the game, we need to make sure they are 100% correct. Oh, it's me. All right.
Yeah.
So let's do this.
And that's a distinction, say, from Nordic countries where tickets that, if you draw tickets, the ones that you don't choose get discarded from the game. They don't go back into the pile.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely irregular for all of the expansions. Really, you have to read the rules, unsurprisingly, to check because yeah, it's not always the same.
Yeah, true that. I mean, I guess that could be confusing for new players, right? They're playing one map, they used to play one map months and months, and then they buy another map and it's completely different, right? Like different rules and everything. But that's what makes the game like to be so popular even after so many years, right? Because it's always fresh. There's always something new, something fresh and exciting for even for old players. I mean, you guys were commenting before about before we started recording about the new map, right? Iberia. So that's fresh as well. That's completely new mechanics, all the new stuff. That makes even old players get excited about playing again. Even if they get to a point where they're bored of the game, there's something new next year, right?
Yep. That's why you buy the expansions.
Yeah, indeed.
And Korea on the other. South Korea on the other side of Iberia is different again.
It looks really good, right? Like all the colors. I was impressed by how good it looked when I first saw the images, the preview images.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, that's cool. I mean, I'm really excited to play it, to be honest. I'm not sure when, but I am. All right, let's focus here on the game a bit. Let's see if we can. Let's see what Chloe's doing. Oh, she's on the other side. Okay. I see Capit is here. Eric's. Well, you guys are already like taking over that area there. I have to be careful.
Well, I'm already in a position where if I don't claim a particular thing, Nick will make it impossible for me to complete a ticket.
Oh, that wasn't very nice.
Fortunately, I got there in time.
The amount of
I
times
have a
I've been
ticket that
blocked.
connects to Lhasa. If I don't do that, I can't get to Lhasa, and one of my tickets is incompletable.
Yeah.
There's only two ways to get to Lhasa, so
Exactly, I took one, so makes sense. I wish
yeah,
there
that
was
point
one
gets
from
blocked a lot.
Yeah, I imagine. I wish there was one from Lhasa to Dihua, or how do you say that? Yeah, going up from Lhasa, that would have been cool. but
Yeah.
I guess not. I'm not sure I'm gonna do this now, to be honest.
I think it's far easier to get blocked on Asia than it is on most of the other maps.
I mean, India is
Except
really
maybe
easy.
India.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
4-player
India is
India.
hell.
India's crazy.
I mean, 2-player India is very
India's-
cool, but 4-player India is like.
That midway point
It-
where it's just like no connections right in the middle of the map is,
Yeah,
oh gosh, it's
Mhm.
horrible.
and I think
It's
people
chaos.
And Africa's bad as well.
really? Is that Heart of Africa?
Yeah.
The one?
Yeah, Heart of Africa
Yes.
is quite brutal.
Interesting. Well, something to keep in mind for the future. Maybe if you guys want to suggest new expansions, a brutal map. We'll see. All right, I'm not feeling confident like at all like with this, so we'll see how it goes. All right.
So with Legendary Asia, the other side of Legendary Asia is Team Asia, which is a team version of Ticket to Ride. I don't see how that you. I think it'd be very difficult for you to implement that as a
Yeah.
digital version.
How does that work? The team version.
Where you're sharing tickets and you're sharing cards, and you have them in a little rack in front of you. So
each
I
team is
can't see
2
that you could
players.
implement that.
So like when you
Yeah.
draw train cards, you put one card into your hand, and then you put another card into the rack that you share with your teammate.
Interesting.
And so some things are hidden, and some tickets are visible to both of you. Some tickets are visible to just one or the other of you. So you're trying to collaborate without giving away what you've got.
Yeah, got it.
It's nice. It's nice though, because it's one of the very few games where you can have more than 5 players playing.
Yeah.
It's good for 2 to 6 players. 6 players being 3 teams
So
of 2.
3 teams, yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean, definitely will be very difficult to implement in digital. Not impossible, of course. But you never know.
True.
You never know what the future holds. But yeah.
Definitely very different. Again, it just shows how diverse Ticket to Ride is.
Very true. Yeah. I mean, what's the most... What in you guys' opinions, right? What's the most different apart from the team one, right? Apart from Team Asia, what's the most different map in terms of mechanics and stuff like that? What do you guys think?
Rails and sails?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like we all came out with different ones.
Nice. So one at a time. What do you say, Nick? Rails and sails?
I said rails and sails because you've got a mixture of trains and boats, and it's the whole world.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That would be epic on the digital version. That'd be really good, but again, probably difficult to develop that one.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, I have no idea what the like plans beyond what I've said in public is, but I do hope that Marmalade will give it a shot in the future. I'll never know. We'll see. I mean, Chloe probably has a better idea of what's possible or not. But even her, I'm not sure.
And Eric, you said Pennsylvania.
I said Pennsylvania, although I immediately mentally thought, oh, I should have said UK.
That's what I said.
Pennsylvania.
Oh yes.
Pennsylvania has a whole.
yeah.
Pennsylvania has a whole. You collect stock shares.
Stock shares.
In the various railway companies. A lot of train companies originated in Pennsylvania, and so you're collecting shares as you're going along, and the shares add up to your bonuses at the end, depending on how many shares of each company you have. But UK is nuts. It has a bunch of different technology cards that you have to collect, which give you different powers, things that you can do.
Yeah.
Some of them are absolutely necessary in order to complete different cards, and you also have to get tickets that give you access to the different British Isles and to France. before you can build trains that go into them. So depending on what tickets you're trying to complete, there's a lot of other things you have to keep track of along the way. They're both wonderful games, and I love both of them.
That's really cool.
But they are very, very different from any of the other versions because of those things.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's London, right? The one that
United Kingdom.
Yeah, United. Okay, that's different. So different
UK.
ones, right? Those are different ones. Okay. 'Cause I
Yeah,
think someone
London
mentioned
is a city map.
Yeah, the city map. Yeah.
A lot simpler than UK.
Yeah, I've heard London is similar
Yes.
to, I think it's Berlin, or I'm not sure. I've just heard things, but like they're similar to
London
each other.
is the region, so you get points for collecting. Well, I say it's like boroughs. For joining multiple locations within a borough. Berlin, you have the tube, or I don't know what it, like metro. I can't remember what else is in Berlin though.
Because they have trams and streetcars.
Trams.
So you've got, so it's a bit like a mini version of Rails and Sails, in that you've got two different types of vehicle.
Huh. Okay, so I may have misremembered then. Like, I just heard that there are two city maps that are very similar to one another. If you play.
They are. The city maps are all very similar. They're all very small and very quick games, and they have very tiny variations.
Yeah, I mean, this stream is about Legendary Asia, but I do have to mention that we do have a city map coming up, right? Which is San Francisco. So that'll be pretty cool for us to see how it works out in the digital version. But like you said, it's gonna be a quick one, right? So a quick game. If you want to play a quick game, just go ahead and play a city map. It's quicker than playing the other ones. Of course, the other ones are not that long at the same time, unless you're playing async, right?
Yeah, I think it's like they're like 15-20 minutes to play the city games usually.
Yeah.
If you know the rules, I finished the game in like 10, I think maybe just under 10 minutes. So we were just like.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's really quick.
Yeah,
Which is
but
nice, right?
like,
Sometimes you're just like in on the bus or something. I just want a quick game,
Exactly.
and that's it. That's very cool. We'll see how.
I have to admit the
Is it
city maps. Sorry, I was going to say I have to admit the city maps are the big gap in my collection. I don't actually own any of them.
Ooh. I mean, so when you get to play San Francisco, if you like it, you might just purchase it in real life as well. It might go the other way around.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It'll be a new game for me. It's exciting.
Cool.
I do own them, but they don't get played as often because they're very short and it's not usually enough of a game.
Yeah, in person, I can imagine that you don't always want like a short game, right? If you got everyone together to play, you want to play, right? It makes sense. Yeah. It makes sense. But I don't know. It's always nice to have in all games, I believe, like some kind of quick map, quick mode, quick something. So hopefully, the city map will prove to be that, and hopefully people will like it. But we definitely want to hear what people think about it when it comes out, for sure. Since it's something new. I'm just not getting lucky here, guys. Like, I'm trying to get the colors I need. I just stopped placing trains because I'm not getting anything. Oh wow. Let's see here. How are you guys doing with your tickets?
Well, I just saw
in
Chloe
trouble.
got some new tickets.
Yeah. I mean, do you guys like?
I'm in big.
Strategy-wise, do you guys sometimes like take tickets when you don't actually need them? Like, let's say you're about to finish a route, but before you do so, you just take a new ticket or something like that, or you just whenever you finish, you go ahead and pick new ones.
Depends on the ticket, potentially. Sorry, depends on the expansion and how well you know the tickets. So, for example, North America, obviously there is a lot of crossover, like diagonally between New York and Los Angeles. So,
true. It's me.
Usually, I think personally, I try to finish the tickets just to feel safe.
Yeah, you never know, right?
Because also then, like, obviously if you pick more tickets, you need to calculate if you're going to complete if you're going to be able to complete them, as in, like, do you have enough trains?
Yeah.
And sometimes it can be quite tight. And I have had it where I've messed up that calculation before and drawn the tickets and been like, oh, crap, I can't actually complete both of these.
Yes.
So
I've also been like one off as well. Like oh no, I actually needed one more one more train, but like it happens, I guess.
Yeah.
There is also the strategy that makes sense in some of the variations where you might, in your initial ticket draw, you pick the smallest number of tickets you can, make sure that you get, say in this game, a long ticket and one short ticket that goes really nicely with it. And then on your very next turn, you draw additional new tickets and you look for more that work with what you just set up, so you can try and build as efficiently as possible.
Interesting, yeah.
Some of the maps, that's a bad idea, but some of them, it can be
Yeah.
very fruitful if you play it right.
I've also seen people just picking tickets at the end of the game, like when they're about to finish the game, but like before they do so, they just start getting new tickets. I guess because they see they're not gonna win with the ones that they have, right? So they just start picking new ones. They're hoping to get some completed tickets already, I guess, right? But it's very risky, a very risky strategy as well, especially at the end.
It is, although it helps if you know that the routes that you've already built connect a lot of cities that a lot of tickets connect to.
True.
Like if you're playing the big cities versions of North America and Europe, big cities, if you've connected a lot of the big cities in your network, then you can really go to town in picking new tickets, because the odds are good that a lot of them will have already been completed.
Makes sense.
And you'll find that in Switzerland too.
Yeah.
Very cool. Switzerland, actually, the one coming out at the end of the year. So that'll be pretty cool to play. I've heard so many good things about Switzerland. I mean, so many people asking for it, and literally everywhere people were asking for new maps, someone was talking about Switzerland. Right? Excited, to be honest.
It's very popular.
It's quite
Yes,
common to run out of tickets in Switzerland, isn't it?
Ah, really?
Yeah. It's very ticket drawing heavy,
Ah,
so
that's cool.
yeah, you can end up with a
different.
lot
That's
of.
different. I like that.
It's basically if you don't draw a ton of tickets, it's almost like a forced strategy, because if you're not doing that, then you are almost guaranteed to lose because you're just not going to get the points. So as soon as you see your opponent potentially drawing tickets, you need to also be in there just to make sure that you're also getting your point high.
Makes sense. Makes sense. That's very
When you
interesting.
start the game, a lot of times you focus initially not even on your specific tickets, but on connecting the 4 surrounding countries. And then once you have those, there's a lot of good tickets that you'll get.
Once you have those, if you just draw one city to country or one country to country, you're just laughing because you just immediately got 15 points, maybe. And yeah,
Wow.
it's
Yep.
great.
With one ticket, just like that. Nice.
Because you have already completed the route.
I see. Yeah, makes
Obviously,
sense.
that's saying that you've connected to that city as well, but like Zurich is right in the middle, and you kind of want to get to Zurich. So if you've done that, then you're very happy.
Yeah, okay, that's really cool. I'm excited to play it, actually. I mean, all the new maps. Since I'm quite new to Ticket to Ride, I honestly only heard about it once I joined Marmalade. So like everything is new to me. Like I'm like a baby, like compared to you guys. I'm just like excited about everything. So I really enjoyed the game though. Like definitely one of my favorite board games now. Oh, it's me. There you go. I'll go here. Okay, that's not so bad. Not so bad now. Oops. I clicked on the notifications button. My bad. People who are watching. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna change to the simplified map now, I guess, just so people can also see how it looks like. It takes a minute to adapt the eyes to the change. There we go. That's nice. All right, new tickets. Definitely this one. Chloe, did you just try to block me there? Like, was that intentional? I just saw that.
Where?
In Kathmandu.
Oh, no? No. Oh, it wasn't a block.
That's a strange place. But Okay, okay.
Kathmandu is awkward to get to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's so
Yeah.
close to Calcutta, but you're 2 steps away from it in either direction. It's another of those choke points.
Yeah. I'm kind of scared of taking this ticket because of that. Like,
I could just see in the future, Debbie, that was what it was. I could see that
yeah,
you
of
wanted to get
course.
there.
Of course, of course. No problem, no problem. I'm good, I'm good. I think I've got a shot here, guys. Maybe. Depends if you guys completed the long tickets or not. Ooh, more tickets for Chloe. It is interesting actually. Like you guys mentioned here, there's no connection between Calcutta and Kathmandu. It's interesting there. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna
It's
do
another one of those India where it's
Or-
like, there could just be one
yeah.
little one space route in there, but no.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna have to go for this one, I guess. Like the lesser evil in this case. Wow.
It's nice that you can keep one.
Yeah, for sure. And sometimes you wish you didn't have to keep anything. Like I wish it be just 0. Like no.
Sometimes you do get quite unfortunate like that.
Yeah, for sure. There was this one time I was just like everything I got really lucky and everything was on the left side of the map. And I drew a new ticket and all 3 or 4 tickets I don't remember were on the right side of the map. I was like, oh, that's so bad. At the end of the game as well, I was like 15 left or something. But it happens, I guess. Let's see here. So what are we doing? I guess I'm gonna go for this. Oops.
As you can see, Beijing or Peking, at the time that this map is set in,
Yeah,
is very busy.
it is very very busy. Yeah. That's
Yeah, I'm
that's
glad I'm not over there.
Yeah, I mean there is like a route there, the red one at the top, but that's kind of blocked as well. Like beyond that. But funny enough, that's how we say it in Portuguese actually. Pequeno. Like it's how we say
Oh.
Beijing in Portuguese. But I guess it comes from the old times.
Yeah, I think Peking was the British. British decided to refer to it that way.
Ah.
I think Chinese, it's always been Beijing, and in more recent times we've
Interesting.
shifted more towards doing that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But each of the maps are set at a particular historical era, of course, and the names that you see on the maps are supposed to be true to that era,
Yeah.
and so
And also, I believe the creators, the original creators, they wanted to like mix, so like each city would be clear, like in different languages. You'd be able to tell what city it was, even if you were playing like in different languages. The same map, but people from different countries. They did like a little mix, I believe. So that's how they they found a way to do that, basically by doing that, by mixing things together. That's pretty interesting. Okay, I think I'm okay now. Let's see. Oh, we guys got 12 Carpety, 13 Chloe, 13 Nick. I mean, very close together, everyone, I guess. Not bad.
No trains remaining.
I'm thinking about more tickets, but not sure. If we had a chat, I'd ask the chat, like, so chat, what do you think? Should I take another ticket? But I could just block you guys
I
as
have
well.
backed myself into a corner here.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm in trouble.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, you're all
Well,
over the
let's see.
place,
You never know.
Eric. That's, I think I'm just gonna play safe. Definitely, I'll play it safe.
Wait, I did have a game once where there was a big risk at the end, and my opponent was like, "Yeah, take a ticket, take a ticket." I was like, "Okay," and I drew. I think it was it was maybe North America, because I remember that it was like a 21 point ticket or something like that, and I was like, I just had the biggest grin on my face, and I was like, I definitely didn't automatically win a very high point ticket.
Oh, you had completed already the ticket, like. Wow.
Yeah, it was like already. I was like, great, I love this game.
Wow. Yeah, you can get very lucky sometimes, I guess.
Definitely.
Ah, that's really cool. Ooh. Okay, playing is safe. I generally like taking risks, but with you guys, I guess I have to play a bit safe. I mean, sometimes it pays off, right? Sometimes it doesn't. But
Oh yeah.
oh. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Eric, for taking that card. Sometimes it just works out.
I'm here to help.
Okay. I think even if I lose, it won't be like too bad. Like, it won't be like I completely like from 40 to 150. I think it'll be okay. Though I don't have the long route, so meh. We'll see.
It's not like we were talking about earlier. It's not obvious who's got connected the most cities, is it? You need to count, and it's.
That's true. Yeah, it's not very obvious.
I think it would be a good enhancement to add later that
Mhm.
you can keep track of who's connected, how many cities you've connected.
True.
Because
True.
it's difficult to see.
Yeah.
I think there's like the nice strategy side of like, it definitely like we were saying before the end of the game, making sure, yeah, if you've got a few trains left, it's like, can I just connect to a few more cities to get that
Yeah.
end game bonus? But I do also like the end being like a reveal.
Mhm.
Of-
Mhm.
So
Yeah, they are both like two sides, right, to it. I guess.
But like Eric was saying before we started, if you could see that you only need your opponents have connected 10 cities and you've connected 9,
Yeah.
then you maybe it would give you an incentive to go and connect some more cities.
for
Yeah,
sure.
it's definitely something
Yeah,
to
the-
consider. Yeah, for the future. I mean, but while we do that, I guess people will just have to play like the physical game, like you would.
Yeah.
and just apart from the fact that you can't just check, right? Like look at the mountain things, mountain bonuses. But yeah, we'll definitely consider. I mean, all the suggestions. I always say this in every single stream. Like, guys, if you have a suggestion, you have some kind of feedback, do let us know. Do post on Steam, post on Discord, social media. Send us a DM, anything that you want. We'll always want to hear, and the more we hear, the more we are able to take action. Really, right? So don't think like, oh, this guy has already said it, so I'm not gonna say it. No, go say it. I go and I agree with him, right? So. So definitely always do that. We love to hear from you guys, and for me it's great. It's my job, right? So I like, yeah, more people are talking, so I can do my job better. So you're helping me at the same time. So there you go. And the game.
There's certainly plenty of things that I have suggested that have gotten implemented, and
Yeah.
plenty of others that I've suggested that I'm still waiting for, but that I know are in the works.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. We do have a huge backlog of all the things that we want to do with Ticket to Ride. So a lot of things are in the backlog, a lot of things are in the works right now, a lot of things have already been done. Yeah, but we do try to hear everything what you guys said. Not everything's possible. I mean, some people want like very difficult and wild things, but we do try our best.
I like that you risked it, Eric.
Ooh.
I was like, there are 3 tickets left. I was like, what are the chances? Especially with you both with 5 trains remaining.
Uh,
I chose not to risk it, so I don't know if it paid off for you, but good luck.
I mean,
Well, I'm in a position where I cannot complete my long ticket, so that was an effort to take advantage of the other network that I built that
could I
may or may not get me the longest thing. But
Yeah.
and I now know what the other 2 tickets are in the pile,
Are they good
so
for
I know
me?
not to draw
Mhm.
tickets
Tell me.
again because they would not. I know they wouldn't help me.
Would they help me? Tell me.
Debbie needs the help.
I could finish the game right now, though. I could just make it the last
Let's
turn.
see. One of them. Let's see. You are.
Oh, you actually gonna tell me?
Back.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
I'm trying to remember. One of them definitely wouldn't. One of them, I can't remember what they were exactly. One of them might.
Might.
But I'm not promising anything.
You didn't have to know what they were. You just knew that they weren't for you, and that was enough.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened.
Exactly.
I think I'll just choose to end the game right here, and hopefully.
Oh no!
That's a strat.
I wasn't ready
That
for
is.
that.
Hopefully, get people to lose points. I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
If I can get more, you guys will lose some. Let's go.
So this is where you would be looking at who's connected the most cities to work
Yeah.
out if it's worth laying tracks somewhere.
True.
It would very specifically affect where you went. You might take a shorter track because you know it'll give you the bonus. Even if you could do a longer track, that wouldn't be worth as much.
Yeah.
And just looking at this, I think Eric does not have the most connections because he's got 2 different networks that are not connected.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, it's highly unlikely.
Chloe?
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure. It looks like she doesn't have many, actually. Like, it doesn't look like a lot. I mean, bit. Let's see. Now I'm doing the
15.
same. Okay, so that's Chloe and me. Oh. If I'm counting it right, which I'm probably not, I might be able to draw. Wait, let's look at Nick. Where's Nick? Oh, you got lots at the top. I didn't even see that. 5. I think I might. I mean, it's the last turn, right? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We'll
5,
find
6.
out after you place your train.
I
Yeah.
mean, you had 13 or 14.
I mean, you've
I think everyone
you've
has
got
like
2
13.
left. If you can connect another city with your remaining 2 trains, Davi, then
Yeah.
you might as well.
Yeah.
There we go. I mean, I wasn't sure if I should
That's it.
play. Yeah, I couldn't play a mountain route actually. I had only 2, so nice. Okay, 11, 14. I have.
Ooh,
14.
tie. So you both get the bonus, unless.
Oh no!
I thought I counted right.
No.
Everyone else was saying it was different. I was
thought
like,
it was
I'm pretty
14.
sure I'm gonna win it, but okay.
I thought it was 14. Oh no, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, 110. I'm proud. It's my first game, so I'm proud of it. So
Yeah, it's a good score. Well done.
Oh, Nick. Nice. Oh, I thought you were gonna lose more. Just one more.
Was. Okay.
Oh, that's it,
Ooh.
Chloe. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, very nice.
GG.
Well played, guys. Well played.
Well
Yeah,
played.
Well
that
done,
was
everybody.
really fun. I mean, the map is really cool. I'm definitely gonna play more of the map, and I'm glad you guys could join us. Any other questions? Any other thing? Anything else you want to know from Chloe or from us in general? If not, you could just say your your goodbyes, your goodbye message. The guys, I guess I'm talking about.
Yes. No immediate questions I can think of, but I really appreciate being invited to join in on this little
Awesome.
sneak preview.
Me too.
The first of many for you, Carpet. The second for Nick. Yeah, the first of many. We do want to get other people in, of course, so we'll rotate around. Maybe like get someone else with Carpet or with Eric next time instead of Nick, since he's done 2. But we definitely always like having you guys join us for these for sure. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining. It was a very enjoyable
Yes,
game.
yes, and thank you, Chloe.
Of course. And
Thank you.
Yeah.
it's great to meet you, Chloe.
And you both. Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, it was great having you. It's always difficult. People are always working right at this time, so it's very difficult to get people in. But Chloe was really nice and agreed to join us today. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's Legendary Asia. So this it should be out by the time you're seeing this stream. So I hope you guys enjoy the game, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.